Hello everybody, this is Jeff Janess and welcome to our third lab exercise on projections and datums. And in this exercise we're going to learn how to assign a projection to a data set that doesn't have one assigned to it already. Now this happens occasionally. We get data that was gathered a long time ago, back before GIS systems could bring together multiple data sets from different coordinate systems. Back in the old days, GIS could only load multiple data sets if they were all in the same coordinate system. And when GISs worked that way, it really wasn't necessary for a data set to have a coordinate system written into it. Since everything was in the same coordinate system, the GIS would just work with them as if they were all in the same coordinate system. Didn't really matter what it was. Well, now that the GISs are more sophisticated, the data has to have the coordinate system written into it. And unfortunately, not all the old data sets are this way. So we're going to take an old fire location history data set that did come from that time, back before there were coordinate systems attached, and you're just going to learn how to assign the correct coordinate system to it. Now, as far as I know, there's no easy way to determine what coordinate system it should be just from looking at it. I mean, you can tell if data are in lat long versus projected just from the extent of the data, but there's no real easy way to tell whether it should be, say, UTM zone 12 from NAD 27 or UTM zone 12 from NAD 83. This is something that you just need to know from some other source. Now, in this data set we're going to look at, we're just going to assume that we found some record that said that the data were gathered in UTM zone 12 from NAD 1927, and we're just going to assign that coordinate system to it. All right, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is just going to add a topomap base map. We've gone over how to do that in previous lab exercises. We haven't really gone over how to do that loading it directly from ArcGIS Online, so I thought we'd just try that just for something new here. Hit the Add Data button, go to ArcGIS Online. Down here, we do a search for USA Topo Map. There it is. We're just going to pop that in. Next up, we're going to add the old fire history points. This is in your additional data folder. I've got a copy stored in a different location, so I'm just going to go grab it out of there. Okay, now as I add this, observe the warning message that appears in ArcGIS Pro. This is kind of important to know. It's telling us the data is missing coordinate system information, and we are happy to learn this. This is good for us to know. All right, it'll fade out on its own eventually, but notice where the ArcMap put it. These data, fire history on the Coconino National Forest, definitely don't occur in North Africa. So big sign that lacking a coordinate system can cause big trouble. All right, so we're going to add the coordinate system. It's in a tool called Define Projection. So we just pop open our tools. Oh, look, I already got it set up here. So click on it. We're going to just drag our fire history points as the input data set. We have to set the coordinate system to be UTM zone 12 from NAD 27. All right, we'll just use this little button to get there. It is in projected, UTM, NAD 27, and UTM zone 12 north. Easy enough. Hit run. Notice that it finished running and the data disappeared. That means it has probably been moved to the correct location. So let's just zoom out to the full extent. Yep, it's over in the right spot. Let's zoom into fire history. Looking good. That looks like Arizona. Yeah, there's Walnut Canyon. So our fire history points have been located correctly. All right, now the data set has the correct coordinate system written right into it. So you can open it up in other GIS sessions later and it will be correctly positioned. All right, thanks everybody.